You know, it started, he came to camp a couple of years ago. It seems like he was in about 8th grade. I'm exaggerating there, but I think it was coming off his 10th grade season. And he really impressed us in camp to start with, just the things that he could do, throwing the football, his release, all those kinds of things, footwork and what have you. I got to see him a year ago, January, being up to visit his school and watch him practice basketball. And just to see the growth from June to January was very impressive. Now, I had an opportunity to go up and see him play back in October, I believe it was. And then, you know, last week saw him again on the basketball court. So you watch guys just mature and grow. That's exciting. But you know, we really think he's got all the attributes of a good quarterback. He's a good athlete. He's got a real command, a real presence about him. And in a quiet way, I would say, kind of like C.J. Beathard or Brad Banks, not necessarily a boisterous guy, but a guy that players rally around and gravitate to. So I think he's got all the physical attributes that you would look for. And then on top of that, you know, all the characteristics you kind of like to see a guy embody. I'll throw in there too, he might have the biggest hands of any player I've ever shook hands with. I thought he had a baseball glove on last time I shook his hand, so that's a good thing too, especially in the Midwest.
Regarding Stanley, it seems like he embodies that quote-unquote fit that you guys look for. I mean, is that the way you see it with him?
It didn't hurt. You know, his mom coincidentally is from Iowa, the state of Iowa, and Dad's from Sterling, Illinois, which is a home game too, so that part's good. Both of them went to Wartburg, and so there's a little bit of a connection that way, and I don't know if that helped get Nate to camp, but you know, once he got here, the rest of it just kind of happened as a result of who he is and what he stands for. So, you know, the more we investigated, the more excited we were, and we're just thrilled that he was the first commitment in this class, actually. So it's a good thing for a quarterback to lead it off and be the guy, you know, heading the charge.